What's up, everybody? TXR Moto here. It has been a good while since I last uploaded anything, not for lack of effort. I had that Sony, what is it, ECM S whatever 3, whatever, that microphone I've had in here, and it does great under 50 miles an hour, but anything more than that, you get too much popping in the audio, which I wouldn't say that I'm an audiophile, but distorted, crackling, popping audio, it does not work for me. I grew up a bit of a musician, so I have standards and I can't get around them. It's not bad if I keep it under 50, but there's not a whole lot of under 50 out here. I've been playing around with that. And it's not wind noise that's doing it, it's noise in general. A little bit of the wind, yeah, but not, you know, like hitting the microphone. It's about just the road noise, really. Just the road noise and me talking and the sound of the bike. It's too much for the microphone and it starts popping out. So I played with it plenty and bought a Purple Panda lavalier mic because I've heard good things. That's what I'm recording on right now, and I'm hoping it'll work because I'd really like to start getting back to putting out some episodes. We'll just have to see. I actually had to use the Purple Panda for my podcast the other day because it was out and I hadn't put it in the helmet yet, and I go to start up my condenser microphone, which is USB, but the microphone side of the plug was all staticky and shit, and in trying to fix that, just, you know, reseating it, it went completely out, so that didn't work. And I went ahead and just, you know, threw this up on my boom as it fit through the little handles on the shock mount and recorded with it, and it actually did pretty good. But decided it was time to go ahead and throw it in here. I'd done some other things with the with that Sony microphone. I mean, dead cats, foam covers. I even tried taking those blue shop towels and wrapping around it a couple of times to try to muffle the sound a little bit. There was just nothing that would take care of it all the way. Yeah, there were things that made a difference, but nothing actually fixed it. So we'll see how this Purple Panda mic does. I've got the foam cover that came with it on it, as well as the dead cat that came with it. And I don't know, we're just gonna have to see. I moved it over to the other side of the helmet because, I mean, it helps a little. I mean, it's such a slight difference, but it is a difference having it on this side of the helmet away from the exhaust versus on this side of the helmet closer to it. It is so very slight, but when you're talking about overloading a microphone with volume, every little bit helps. Hopefully I can hear the exhaust well enough, because I still consider my bike to be too quiet. I'm actually starting to look for some Bassani road rage, possibly. I don't know. I just think it'll give me a slightly better sound. I know it's a little bit of a dirtier exhaust sound, which I like. sounds good when you're on it, but it's just, I don't know, it's not loud enough. That's why I moved the Sony mic over to the right side. I didn't move it, I put it there. I had my old mic on the left side. You know, and like I said, it's such a slight difference. It shouldn't actually fix the issues that I'm having. It might, who knows. We'll see. You may not be able to hear me at all right now. I can barely hear myself because the wind is kind of beating on the helmet a bit. But yeah, man, other things have been going good. Since I last uploaded, I've gotten the Hero 7 Black, got it all hooked up, got the mic adapter of course. I've also bought a 10,000 milliamp power bank and have mounted that to the top of my helmet. So I'm running the Hero 7 Black without a battery, and it's just running off of that power bank, which so far has been outstanding. Done a couple of charity-like rides lately, and you know, made a day of it, and kept the GoPro going for 4 or 5 hours. I mean, I've got a 128 gig memory card in here, and I will fill that up before I use half the power on this power bank, which is pretty cool, because the battery life on these things, not so great. Not so great at all. And what's the school bus doing? See how the microphone does on 30, because that's always crappy. That's where it pretty much does nothing but pop. Though it did get better when I wasn't talking, at least. It got better going to the on the Sony microphone, putting 2 aftermarket foam covers on both sides of it. It actually made it to where it wasn't constantly popping, but again, that's without me talking, so that's one less sound that it was recording. Yeah, see, I would go around right here, but I've noticed a couple of times I've done it, I don't quite have a handle on how the wind is going to move me around when there's a wall there around a curve on a windy day with trucks on the right. It's gotten a little bit sketchy one of the 2 times that I did it. So instead of getting gobbled up by an 18-wheeler, I figure I'll take it a little easy. And of course, part of that is the grooves in the highway and trying to make the pass very quickly. You know, so I'm speeding up. They're doing 70, 75. I get up to 85, 90. But turbulence is a whole different thing like that. And since a mistake at these speeds really can't be recovered very well, I'm trying not to make them. go ahead and wrap it up there. We'll see how this comes out. I may not even post this, but if I do, it'll be something to get out there. My ongoing struggle to find a microphone that works worth the shit. And that's nothing against the two microphones. Like I said, at lower speeds, that Sony microphone sounds incredible. But, you know, it's a harsh environment for a microphone, and they should still be able to cover it, though. So we'll see how it comes out. Alright, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the delay. I'll try to get back to this more. If nothing else, start trying to put together some videos with